did middle school, high school. I didn't really
Okay.
do the college thing because I
Okay.
was really going to go to Art Institute, but I learned everything I learned that they could teach from Art Institute. I wouldn't say I learned everything, but I learned all the stuff myself,
Got you.
engineering, all that.
Got you. So you moved to Las Vegas, your middle school year. So we talking around 11, 12, 13. What middle school did you go to and how were those years for you? Because those are really important years. People are kind of getting their first girlfriends. They kind of growing into
Yeah.
who they are, kind of growing into your own sense of style, clothes you like to wear, things like that. So how was that middle school experience? Did you get any close friends that you still talk to today? Things like that?
Middle school it was different because I didn't know. I mean, when you're a new kid, you don't know anyone. But I
Right.
didn't want to move to Vegas, so like I was just I used to keep to myself in middle school, 6th grade. Then I started meeting friends, you know what I mean? And I actually
Right.
met a kid named Alfred. He was just like me, dancing, everything. So many talent shows in middle school. That's what made us click. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
Right.
I lost contact with him, but I talk to a lot of people in middle school still to this day.
That's
In
beautiful.
high
That's
school
beautiful.
as well. I mean,
Okay.
middle school,
So
middle school, I was doing talent shows and I was test club basketball. You know,
I got you. So
I would say basketball. I was on the bench the whole.
so how did
That's
that feel?
basketball ain't my sport, man. It's not my thing.
Oh, it's not just sport. Got you. I got you. So during this time, your home life, like you said, so more siblings are coming. So I take it that you said you got two older brothers. You start having sisters and things like that. So
Yeah.
how is that dynamic affecting you as far as being able to, the more kids come, the less time you have with your parents. So are those things affecting you, or are you still
Right.
finding your own way?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was different. My mom was always gone 'cause 2 jobs, 6 kids, only parent. So she's always
Right.
working daytime and graveyard. So we used to call our older brother Pops, because he was there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Do
Absolutely.
everything, cook, clean, cool with
Right.
us. You know what I mean? And
Right.
believe it or not, I got closer with my little sister, the youngest sister, Shelly,
Okay.
only because we so much in common. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. 6 of us, 3 boys,
Right.
3 girls.
Right.
The older son is just like the older daughter. The middle son is just like the middle daughter. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so on. That's how we clicked until this day.
That's beautiful. So around these times, like I say, you got a good family life. You got,
Still,
you're close with your brothers, spending a lot of time with your sisters, things like that, and you're finding your way, as far as school goes. Now we get to high school times, and these are times where a lot of people have a lot of, memories, different things like that. So high school, how many high schools did you go to, and what was that experience like growing up in the early 2000s, going to high school in Las Vegas?
man. Las Vegas is one hell of a place, man. It's crazy. I went to one
Okay.
high school,
Okay. Yeah.
Chaparral High School. I
Okay.
would knew a lot of people. Till this day, I know the same people. I was popular in high school,
Okay. For sure.
just by that dude. I wasn't doing sports or nothing. I mean, I skateboarded, no
Okay.
school sports. I was doing extreme sports outside, and during high school, I was doing the same thing, dancing. And it's crazy. I didn't do music in high school either.
Okay.
You know
Right.
that's that was different from me. I don't even
For
know
sure.
how I just started doing music.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah. So academically, how were you doing as far as in the school work? Were you into it, or was it kind of were you getting a little disinterested? Because me myself, I was a little disinterested when it came to academics. I still kind of figured out a way to kind of make it to senior year, but it didn't spark my interest anymore. I just was focused on a lot of other things.
I mean that's what happens when you're in high school. I mean, you got girls. everything,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
hard to
Experience.
focus on stuff when you got so much drama going on and high school. You know what I mean? That's what was happening to me. And then at partying too, man. Like getting
Okay,
into partying during school nights.
okay, for sure.
Like
And with right,
party was
and with the brother dynamic, because I remember you telling me, you got the older brothers. At this time, you're in high school, so they're probably, leaving the house. They're older than you. Did you still have a male mentor, or you at this point you're kind of just, learning things for yourself?
I learned myself, man. Like even driving, taught myself how to drive.
That's impressive.
Everything, cooking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What
I
was your
feel
first
like
car?
everyone uh, a Mustang '93 Mustang.
Okay. How did that feel getting your first car? Did
I
you?
love that. It was the best, and then it broke down within 2 weeks. I don't know anything about cars.
Okay. So
No,
it
code.
was very it was very short lived, but you did have a muscle car and everything, and that was probably a very special experience for you.